Hi there, neighbor.
Hi there.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Gaming Chair. I'm one of your hosts, Matt Altmans. Alongside with me is Jared Bradley
Sup?
and Austin Smith.
Jared.
Thank you for tuning in tonight. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment section below. Send us a message. Whatever you'd like to do, we'll get back to it as soon as possible in a minimum 2 to 3 years' time.
Yeah,
So-
that's if you're lucky.
Well, that's
Quick.
if you throw a like,
Yeah.
dislike, happy face,
Yeah.
or sad face, because whatever you feel like.
Carry
Horny
emoji.
emotion.
It's faster to send a carrier pigeon, so.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I said a few weeks ago,
Right.
send your owl.
Well, yeah. Or don't trust the USPS because it might take longer. That and it might not be here anymore. You never know.
Politics.
Politicking. What are we going to talk about this week? I suppose we can talk about games we've been playing.
Jared.
Eat it.
He beat you to it.
He did. He beat me this week.
Beat you to it this week.
He beat me this week.
Bend over.
I mean, again, I'm sure we can all knock this one out.
So we all play Call of Duty.
We all
Let's
play
see if
Call
we
of
can
Duty.
That is true. Can confirm.
Yep.
That is
Um,
confirm I played.
Played a little more Fairy Tale. I finally got through the epilogue, and now I'm trying to get all my wizard S rank. So then they go S rank missions, and trying to get. And apparently, there's like a prestige mode, I guess. Get your guy to max level, then you can wipe it. Not wipe it, but like
Front to back or back to front?
I don't know how to explain. Like you're just like you revert back to level 1, but you keep everything.
So,
So
prestige
it's
mode.
prestige.
Yeah, but you keep everything. Like
Oh, you don't actually lose anything.
So it's
Yeah.
like a good prestige.
Yes.
How it's supposed to be.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like your guys just keep getting stronger.
So the NPCs are going to come out and be like, hey guys, bunch of level 1s. We got this.
we
were told so wrong.
You thought.
Right.
Yeah, played that a bit. Jumped into Hyperscape last.
Ooh.
Played 'em.
Ooh.
They have a mode. It's called Faction Wars.
Yeah.
So it's 24 v 24 v 24 v 24. 4 teams of 24.
How team deathmatch should be. Like a style.
That'd be
Can you imagine
glorious.
that? That'd be wild.
But
Can actually snipe probably.
my
then.
faction took the win.
Unless the maps are the same size.
So we took the win. I got my first.
dub.
Got the dub.
You got the dub.
Finished with 4 kills.
See, that's not as good as getting a dub on Fall Guys.
Oh God. That's games for me. Also, when you've been playing Fall Guys.
No.
Oh. Well,
I've-
all right.
I mean, other than the obvious, I really just been playing Bannerlord. Kind of getting back to that because they came out. Well, they actually came out with 2 betas the last few weeks, so I've been testing those out and seeing how fun they are. And I feel like they added a nice flash to the game. So revamped some of the combat systems and stuff.
God, I did try out that
Troy?
That Troy
Ooh.
for about 30 seconds.
There is actually a game-breaking glitch in that game.
Well, see, so when I started it, I
Well, actually, there's a couple.
wanted to be Achilles. 'Cause
Well,
That's a bad
obviously.
choice.
the movie Troy.
I mean, It's only a
But
bad
it doesn't-
choice
it doesn't
as a
tell you
beginner.
anything. Yeah, I was gonna say because it doesn't tell you how to play the game. I'm like, what do I do? Yeah, you told me
We
that I
remember
had to be that.
tutorial.
What's his name?
Agamemnon.
Was that who it is?
Yeah, the brother of the guy from Sparta.
So I can because it actually has a tutorial in that one. But yeah.
Can enable it.
Anyway, back to you. Sorry. to
But-
interrupt.
There's a couple game-breaking blitzes. Blitzes.
Blitzes.
Get some spitzes for them blitzes, but one, chariots are overpowered. Like you can just run up with a whole army full of chariots and pretty much wipe anything out.
Runneth up on him.
Perfect.
And 2, in the in-between turn, as long as you don't have fast forward, if you see any player move, like other player, well, not a player, but the computer move at all, you can hit backspace. Just keep in backspace, it'll stop them.
Oh.
So like, and one of the YouTubers I watch that plays a lot of the Total War games, mainly the Warhammer. He doesn't really like Troy, but he likes it. He just doesn't want to make content.
That's fair.
But
10 out of 10 can relate.
he was demonstrating like how broken it was. So he was playing Warhammer 2, started at one of the map, disbanded his whole army, declared war on everybody he saw, and went to the other side of the map by just doing that, and nothing. No one would attack him. He's like, yeah, you know, if I would have just got this Savior, because he does like Savior Disaster stuff. He's like, yeah, if I would have got this Savior Disaster campaign, because he was like, he had 2 lords, no armies in them at all, and there's like 5 lords with full armies on the other side. He's like, yeah, if I would get this one, I'd be like, nope, not touching it at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess he's gonna do tomorrow. He said he's gonna do a just fuck around one just to show how broken it is, just in the hope that the game creators like fix it. But he's just gonna play the whole game doing that.
He's gonna do that. I mean, what about all these Call of Duty people that are finding all these hackers and aimbots and whatnot? Activision hasn't done nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, and this guy, he's like notorious for finding. He like looks for any and all
Bugs.
exploits and stuff like that he can take advantage of. But he said he's like, this one's absolutely just like game breaking. Like it completely eliminates any challenge because essentially you prevent the computer from attacking you at all. They can't attack you as long as you're paying attention. They can't attack you at all. So you can just sit there for as long as you fucking want and just like slowly pick them off one by one if you wanted. So
A little broken.
a little bit. Yeah, Bannerlord and Call of Duty's been only been playing. Matt.
I got my first W on Fall Guys.
Oh boy.
I don't want to say I'm essentially the LeBron James of the Hexagon area, but I'm not. It's just out of sheer luck, like 100%.
Well, that's what it's like. I was watching that Stone Mountain 64 guy play it, and that's all it seems like. It's just a lot of luck. You just you gotta hope people like leave you alone, don't really fuck with you.
Well, that's exactly it. Like it's I can't remember if the lobbies are like skill based in any way.
I don't know that much about it.
I don't think they are, but there's always like some little like scout little dudes like that always seem to be focusing more on griefing and stopping people
Than actually
and actually
winning.
focus. Yeah. So it's like there's always more in like after you've been doing good in the game. I don't know.
It could
So-
be. There should be. There could. I'd imagine there's some kind of matchmaking system because they wouldn't want like the really good players going against like people who aren't good or like little kids
Yeah.
that are just trying to play it.
Yeah.
And just getting like the living shit kicked out of them.
Yeah.
But
I've heard a lot on one of the podcasts I listened to, actually, they talking about it, and they were running into people teaming up just to stop you from going on. They like let one of their friends go so they get the win, but they were stopping it.
Yuck.
Yeah,
See, that's dumb.
that's ruining it.
Well, that's just like they're just griefing people for
Yeah.
no reason. It's like, okay, you wanted to play this game? You thought.
and that just ruins a potentially like game. Just
1v1 me on Rust, bro.
Oh my gosh.
it has a boulder.
It's I don't know. It's nice to have a game where you don't really have to use your brain at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of like whatever. Cool. I'm gonna jump through a hoop. I'm gonna run through these obstacles. I kind of wish. So they have like that one where you have to jump through the hoops. They have the one where you have to like grab the person's tail off them, and who at the end, whoever has the most. I kind of wish they were just constant run obstacle course ones and see who makes it towards the end. I
Yeah.
understand they have to change it up because
Otherwise,
honestly,
it
that
would
would
get boring.
yeah. Not everyone is,
But more of it instead of
yeah,
that
the
much
vast
more use.
majority wouldn't like that. But I don't know. It's kind of it's like playing that one game that you had on like the calculators at school where you had to like move the ball. It's just like moving the ball into the open space and it gets faster the more you go.
Oh,
Like, the further you
yeah.
get. It was a stupid ass game, but you played it. Like, you played it a lot. Kind of
Yeah.
thing, and it was just I don't
Was
know.
it just called like Fall Down or something like
Something
that?
like that. Yeah. It was yeah.
oh boy, that nostalgia.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just a nice, like I said, change of pace to not having to use your brain for
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Oh shit, where do those guys land? I gotta go this direction. Where's the circle gonna
Yeah.
finish? Is it gonna finish this way? Do I go up in that building, or do I go outside the circle, or do I run alongside the circle? Is there guys coming behind me? Where were those gunshots? Was it in front? Is that a silencer? What's the gun?
Just kidding.
Is there a
stay in this
rocket?
open field.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like, just kidding.
And I got
Someone's
shot in
gonna
the
parachute
ass.
behind you with absolutely no audio
Yeah.
and assassinate you
Or run up
and
the
rest of your
stairs?
team.
Run
Yeah.
up the stairs without making a single goddamn noise.
Or have a stun grenade turn into a magnet. God, that was so dumb.
You 100% quit after that.
I did.
Yes.
I said I'm done after that.
Yep.
So, tell the story here. We were playing Call of Duty last night. We were in a building, so I was in a room. Out the door is stairs going down. So I kind of peek out the door. I see a stun grenade come up, and I start to scoop back in the door. And as soon as it explodes, it throws me back into the hallway.
And he got melted.
It's on my TikTok if you want to watch it.
I think
Shameless
I think
plug.
You accidentally lunged into the hallway.
Huh?
I think you lunged into the hallway.
You can clearly see that I was walking back into the room, and then boom.
He clicked down on the thumbstick and slid.
Yeah. All right.
It got too intense. He accidentally clicked. Like, oh
No.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's 100% about.
Oh my God.
on par with that game.
I was just like, yeah. After that, I'm done. I'm getting off. Done.
Yeah, they can't even manage.
And then he was getting off.
They can't even manage to fix like people on their leaderboards that are clearly hacking, getting like 60 kills a game in Warzone, shit
Yeah.
like that. Like,
See that one video I shared in the chat where the guy's shot and he's like, "Ting!" and it's like guy 500 meters
Yeah.
away, just headshot. No,
the
not even any thought to it.
yeah, the super interesting thing is like when they're using a sniper, I guess the hack doesn't like account for the bullet drop, so it's like not every shot does hit, but it's just they're using the sniper and a Bruin the whole time. You're
Yeah.
just
You don't need to worry.
yeah,
about
there's not a whole lot you can do about that. So it's like, well, all right. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
interesting. There's a lot of stuff going on in that game. That's a
See,
struggle.
I just don't get where people can have fun playing the game with that kind of stuff because it
Yeah.
limits the challenge. Like maybe once, just to be like, oh,
yeah,
this is kind of
exactly. Like
entertaining.
one time to like completely roll through and have like an insane personal record. That'd be one thing.
But constantly
But
do
yeah, after I'd be like,
Like, it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't make you better at the game.
no.
it. No, it actually makes you worse. I think
Oh, yeah, because you're not actually playing.
you don't try at all. You're just
Yeah.
like, oh, boop.
Yuck. Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of busted stuff in that game. Like that's just
Well-
one small section of it.
And it seems like one little thing they do, it breaks 50 other things. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
oh, let's remove the paint glitch. Well, look at all these other hacks and other exploits that are now available. Good luck, people.
Right? Have all these crazy hacks.
I'm
Well-
surprised they fixed the that FAMAS shotgun attachment.
Dude, that was seriously like mid-game
Yeah.
that they fixed that.
That was wild.
Go figure they fixed that quickly, but like the
Yeah.
the paint glitch, it's like we'll give that a like 3 or 4 weeks
Right?
Oh, yeah.
because that isn't like breaking it at all. When a guy pulls a fucking gun, it's like poof,
Yeah. Just
Okay.
give them just
Smurf just splurged on
Right.
my screen.
here's this huge glitch thing to deal with, but here's the Bruin. Don't focus on that.
Yeah, right?
We're gonna slightly nerf the range. Maybe
Yeah,
nobody will
barely.
notice. Oh, it's
I mean-
the same gun for the most part. Perfect.
I guess at range, the only time I've noticed where it clearly something's been done to it is on vehicles. It doesn't melt vehicles nearly as fast as it used to,
No.
especially at any kind of range. Like I feel like you can put full clips in helicopters at a distance, and it still doesn't.
I'll say I know the when we were playing just a couple nights ago, like I melted a team that was like maybe like 70 meters away. No issue.
Yeah.
Like it was just
Oh, yeah.
next one like
Yeah.
That
You
this
still
is nerf.
watch. Well, yeah, you still watch all the gaming tournaments. That's still the weapon they use. That and MP5 swap. Like it's
Yeah.
just. I mean, which makes sense if it's kill based, like especially for big
Oh,
money. Like
Right.
you don't want to be at a disadvantage, even though you're not exactly. You're going against other pros, but not not like head-to-head deathmatch. It's just
Right.
sheer amount of kills.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
So,
that's
that's-
the crazy shit we've been playing this week. Same old.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, we'll get into the news.
Yeah, it's
The nude.
news.
The news.
Which check out our website.
Well,
For
nudes?
nudes?
Right.
I guess they're gonna have to find out.
So news. Call of Duty Cold War leak. It wasn't much of a leak.
It wasn't much of a
It
war.
was like, well, yeah, it was like a.
Well, it wasn't much of a war, so yeah, it was pretty much just like the cover art was
Yeah.
released.
Was it? I feel like that was like a on purpose leak just to let them know that, hey,
we didn't forget
we're
about
having
this
an
game.
announcement in the next
Kinda
5
just
days.
Probably just to build up the hype.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah,
the
for sure.
announcement's on the 26th. So
Yeah, like the official reveal of everything.
Yeah.
Interesting. I enjoy those older style shooting games like that. It's not quite as far back as say like World at War, something like
Right.
that. Obviously, it's like 40 years prior.
that's a game I played this week that I forgot
that?
about.
How was
Oh
that?
man, it was glorious.
Oh,
Our
yeah.
lobby's
At the
still
Bachelor?
filling
Or
up.
did you
Oh,
get it
I-
outside of that?
I played it before that.
Okay.
Well, like before I
Yeah.
packed all my stuff up, but yeah,
Yeah.
I played. It was
So our lobby's still populating.
yeah. There was probably like 600 or 700 people on. Yeah.
Pretty solid amount.
Nice.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
that
sure
is.
because what our lobby's like 15 people.
It's like 66.
yeah,
So
12.
12 people. That's still a fair amount of games. Is everyone just playing team deathmatch, or are they playing like a?
I didn't really look. I was in hardcore team deathmatch, so
And the lobbies were populating in hardcore.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, math. I said 15. It's a new odd number.
Well, I mean,
But yeah, it was.
What I meant to say is 15 versus 15.
It took me a minute
that'd be cool.
to kind of
Get your
Adjust.
bearings.
adjust to the older
Yeah.
game, but after I got killed about 4 times, then all of a sudden I just went off.
There you go.
Then Luke played a game, and
Yeah. The Treyarch just needs to add cross-platform to back to that an old game
we
cross-platform.
just need to
I'd take that. I'd 100%
Yeah.
take a remaster to that game. Wouldn't even have any issues
Treyarch's
buying it.
the Cold War one. Is it? They're going to be making that one, isn't it? Treyarch? Yeah, because it's Activision on this one.
Yep.
But I want a World at War remastered.
Remastered for sure.
That's
Maybe
what
with
that's what I thought we were getting with World War II. They
Oh,
didn't, they didn't even put
that
old.
was-
They didn't even put old maps in that one.
No.
I don't even remember playing
I don't
ever that one coming out. To be honest.
Well, we literally played it for like 2 weeks, and then we were like, we don't like this.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Blackout 4 or Black Ops 4, and we played Blackout.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, 'cause that's what like what you guys. That's really all I caught. You remember you guys talking about? I'm like, I guess I'll play Call of Duty in years.
yeah, yeah. It,
84 years.
it just sits there in its case, and I'm like, hello.
You would think World War II and World at War, since it's the same time frame.
Well, we were pumped
It'd
for it.
be-
Like, we were ready
yeah.
for it when it came out. We were like, oh, yes, this
is gonna be like
World at War remake. It was not. It was not. It felt,
Sad face.
yeah, it felt closer to like Call of Duty 4 than it did
Yeah.
anything. Like, I was like,
You know, a solid game in its own right, but when you got your hopes up for one thing and it's the complete opposite.
yeah. I mean, they were different companies. World War II, didn't they?
No,
I don't
it was
think so.
Treyarch.
I think it's Treyarch.
Oh, because Call of Duty 4 was Activision.
Yeah.
And then World of War was next. So Treyarch.
Well, now they got a third one, don't they? There's
At the time, they only had the two.
yeah. Well,
But do
World
they
War
have a
II
third one?
came out just before. No, because Treyarch is Black Ops.
Yeah.
So who did?
Must have been Activision then. I thought you were talking about
Or
Call
that
of Duty
third
4
company.
World at War.
Good thing you got my trusty desk phone right here.
Trusty phone to look it up.
Ooh, May.
Look it up.
God, World War II.
Have one here to look up.
It was Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer.
That's the third.
The big dick.
Sledgehammer. I forgot that.
It
Because they're
sounds
supposed to
like
be in
they're
a
pretty
rotation.
forgettable.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be a rotation of 3, and then I think this past cycle, Sledgehammer backed out of their game. They wanted more time. Treyarch
Did they
for Black
realize the
Ops.
shit fest that they made?
Yeah.
The very forgettable game that nobody ever mentions
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they made.
Yeah, it's literally just like not even in people's lists of talked about games. Like, they'll replay Call of Duty 4 and World at War before you think about that game.
Mhm.
Like, they're opening up other Blackout lobbies before they do that.
Yes. So since Sledgehammer dropped out, it went Treyarch with Black Ops 4, Activision this one, and then Treyarch.
Cold War.
Nice.
Who's gonna be doing Game Pass?
Oh my god.
Microsoft.
Actually, I think we single-handedly brought popularity for Game Pass. I know it had to be us.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
As much talking about it as we do.
It's getting out there.
Yeah, they're putting it on par with Netflix of usability and how many people are using
Because
it.
how much we talk about it.
Yeah.
It has to be.
If it wasn't for us, they wouldn't be doing that.
Right?
There's-
Your,
Actually, a guy,
your affiliates are.
a guy I work with, came up to him the one day, and I don't remember when he goes, "Oh yeah, Game Pass." I'm like,
Oh,
yes.
See,
Yes.
it's just and Microsoft. You gotta throw us a bone here.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
not asking for much.
Literally just a bone.
Get
We'll-
those
we'll-
affiliate,
like,
get those affiliate hookups.
Yeah, if it wasn't for us, Game Pass would be nothing.
it'd be dead. It'd be completely dead in the
Nobody's
water.
using it.
No one would use it.
Everyone's
I'd
clearly,
probably still use it.
Everyone's clearly listening to only our judgment.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Like,
It's
good
happening.
call. It's a good call.
I mean, he just firsthand experience.
Yeah.
The power.
Now we just need it to function and stream Netflix. And honestly, I think that's the transition they're trying to go with that X.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Which
Lose your train of thought.
sort of, but then I was like, wait.
I thought you were getting ready to fart again, dude.
Right. That xCloud service is going to be interesting if it functions like that.
Yeah.
Where you just select the game and just
Yeah.
play
Also,
it on the go right that.
which comes to mind, what do they? Why do we? Why do we have to do these massive installs before you can play the game? Then, if a streaming like that's possible,
Yeah.
what's it going to do for your hard drive space for the streaming service? I understand they're going to be pulling it from their server, so you have access to it the same way. But you have to have something, otherwise it wouldn't
Some of
save
these-
any of your shit. Like,
Yeah, something, or at least some kind of temporary storage.
Yeah.
That has to happen.
like it has to access something to save it somewhere. What's that going to be?
I-
And what
Go ahead.
kind of sorry, I was just and C, the final one is what kind of lag are they going to have when you get millions of people playing the same game? I understand they're probably aware of their very popular games and they're going to keep track of all the info
Right.
and data coming in on that, so they know to allocate more server horsepower to
Yeah.
that game. But I don't know.
I-
I don't know. I
I-
think it's going to be a tough beat. Instead of playing it on that and trying to play it just directly on someone's installed hard drive or like a hard disk copy version.
I wouldn't want to play like a Call of Duty on that.
Oh no.
And I think
One, your screen's gonna be way too small.
well, yeah,
And it's that, and there is some disadvantage because you're streaming the game, so that just increases the
The
response.
input. Yeah.
yeah.
So it's just like if somebody's playing hard,
Well-
like right there, they're gonna have that probably that split second or two, especially depending on your network.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna get shot, and you're gonna be like, "What happened?" You watch their
I
kill cam, and they,
wonder-
like stare at you, like
I wonder if they're gonna populate lobby. Just xCloud.
I would think that'd be fair because that'd be like throwing people that play Call of Duty Mobile against people that are
People
playing
that
on
play on
PC.
console.
Keyboard,
yeah.
console, yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
There's just no
I'm trying
fight,
to imagine that.
Oh, well, I mean, they do it for Fortnite and stuff,
That's wild.
which is stupid.
Yeah, that's
and
dumb.
PUBG. They throw them all together in one. Like it could
PUBG,
be-
they do that now?
I don't know if PUBG. I could be wrong about that.
Yeah, to my knowledge,
But
PUBG
Fortnite,
was,
I'm pretty sure I could be playing on my Xbox. Be playing against someone on the phone.
that'd just be fucking
Why?
retarded.
Yeah,
I'm
why
pretty
would-
sure
Especially
it's completely
if they didn't have
cross-platform.
the build system. But with the build system, what are they
Yeah.
fucking doing on their phone? Like
probably like
a 6-story mansion.
you know, that's.
I mean, don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's 100% true, but I'm pretty sure Fortnite
just-
is cross-platform.
They're-
throughout everything.
hella cross-platform.
Yeah.
And I get maybe people will argue that there's a big difference in playing with a controller and playing on a mouse and keyboard. Not gonna get into that PC Master Race discussion, but imagine the
PC
difference.
plebs.
Imagine the difference though. Playing on either one,
Look at
going
the
against
touch
somebody
screen, a tiny
against
little
their phone.
6-inch
Yeah.
touch screen.
Especially when it starts getting intense, you start sweating a little bit. I'm trying to move. What is happening?
Right? I don't understand. Like, it'd be one thing playing Call of Duty where there's no extra bullshit involved except hitting your shot.
But have that
Fortnite
shit into it.
building
Oh.
stuff
Yeah.
on top of everything, and you're at a genuine disadvantage if you don't build
Oh yeah.
because it's. I mean, you are. So it's like, and it's. That's
You watch how many in fights, and they're like 1,000 feet in the air, keep building this onto these fucking houses. And
Well,
it's just
yeah,
like,
it's ridiculous. Like it's you get this like third grader that shits out a 5-story building in 2 seconds, and you're like, damn, when this architect jump in here?
Right.
Like,
Me, when I'm playing, it's like, okay, here's the ramp,
yeah.
here's the wall.
Dude,
There's
me, when I'm
another
playing, I gotta
wall.
like look down at the keyboard, make sure I'm hitting the right button. Okay, yeah, that's for the step. Okay.
But like you see these people streaming, and they're just like,
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, hey,
I'm like-
hey, thanks so and so for the $2 sub.
Yeah,
Appreciate
they're
you."
like spinning in circles, jumping all the while they're building fucking apartment
Editing the
buildings.
walls, too.
Heading in a bathtub and shower set up. Like you're like,
Well, that's how I always felt. Like whenever I was playing that, like I'd go up against somebody and I'd be like, "Okay, oh shit, they're starting to build. Let me put up this wall."
you
Okay,
put
there's
up
the
one
ramp.
and they
And
And
then
then
I
you
get to
look
the top
up.
of the ramp and I'm just like,
oh,
you put up one ramp, they had the fucking Taj Mahal right in front of you. And you're like,
they built up the top of you and came back around you, and it's just like,
exactly. There's just standing over top of you, watching you build your little hut. Like, oh, isn't this cute?
they should have an emote in that game where you just pull out a white flag. And just
Well, yeah. Like it's just you're like,
I just
Okay.
don't get it.
yeah, I don't.
Like I don't get how they can be that smooth with it. Because again,
Well,
it's just like,
Muscle memory.
muffle.
but even still, like sometimes, like even with Call of Duty, when I go to like melee or like throw a lethal, I'm just like, yeah,
Oh, dude, I fat finger daily.
and I'll like go to hit, cause I'll go to hit the did it one time. I forgot what I went to jump out of the, and I hit C on accident, so I just changed locations, and that's where the plane blew up, and I was sitting on that windowsill, knocked down, and Matt went to come get me.
No. What did I do today? So I hopped on a game quick today, and I was shooting a person, and what was I doing? I'm trying to figure out what I was doing as to why I would have hit F. I think I don't know. Either way, I like double tapped F while I was shooting a person, and I stopped. And I think I was trying to pick something up, like pick up a C4 that I threw, but
Oh.
and while I was shooting a person, it got chaos. But either way, I hit F one too many times, and I jumped on the quad really quick that was right next to me. So the dude just shot me in the ass because I'm driving away on the 4-wheeler. I'm like, I was like, ooh, this isn't at all what I meant to do.
Oh, yeah, it's just
Yeah.
Anyway, xCloud.
that's what we were talking
that's what we
about.
were talking about.
Oh.
Jesus.
So that's only going to be tailored so people can play on their phones. I thought that was gonna
Phones,
be
tablets,
that's what it's for.
Yeah.
Interesting.
pretty much so you can play them. Except if you're an Apple. But
See,
doesn't look like it's going to be coming.
at some point in your life, we all have to answer for our bad decisions.
Listen, I was Samsung my whole life, and then one day I'm like, you know what? I kind of want an iPhone.
That's not true. You had that Motorola Crazer for a little bit. That
True.
red one with the sweet touchscreen MP3 player on the
That's
front.
very
Remember
true.
that little fucker?
I-
Yeah.
Did you
was
crack
your
that
little-
screen too, or
That was a
no?
little pocket bullet.
Okay.
No, every other device after that, Luke broke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Luke.
Yeah.
I
is looking
remember
like
the one
his,
day that
Bachelor speech all over again.
I
remember-
not me tapping the phone every 2 seconds because it didn't shut off when he's at 1%.
I remember the one time at your house I had my phone and I just like literally just went like this.
And it
And then, I,
cracked.
and then I picked it back up and the screen was cracked. I'm like, what the
You set it down on the one little section of nuclear reactor.
Right? Apparently.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about again?
xCloud.
xCloud service.
I actually haven't heard any reviews on it because I mean, like, it's been in beta. There was beta last, I think. Yeah, November 2019.
That's definitely something I would like, again, just for like a single player game or something like
Yeah,
that, where you don't have to worry. It's not as on edge.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I think when you brought back the was it which one of you said who said it was lobby specifically for on mobile for xCloud. Okay, I mean they'd have to. I understand it's going to be all completely compressed and it's not going to be like, oh my god, this is 8K on my little screen that compresses to 720. Like,
Yeah.
So I understand everything is going to be considerably smaller in size. I just meant like when you're trying to play a game, does it like temporarily does it temporarily put a like storage usage on your phone?
Right.
And what size is that going to be? Because I don't know about you
It should
guys.
do something. At
I
least
wonder if it's gonna be like like Google Doc, like it's just stored in the cloud.
Oh boy.
I would imagine there's still be,
xCloud.
Oh my gosh.
There has to be some kind of temporary storage.
Yeah,
Like
They're
even
probably-
if it's a cookie.
They're probably gonna like make you pay like for storage, like monthly service.
You have
Just
5
like the-
gigabytes for
just like
free.
iCloud.
Every gigabyte after is $10.
Microsoft xCloud. If you do that, you're dumb.
You can eat my whole
You're
ass.
gonna lose some customers.
Whole ass. All right, I already pay 99 cents a month for a 50 gigabyte upgrade. iCloud.
I will fight.
So that's set to release on the 15th of September.
Perfect.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll try it. I don't have any games on my phone because I actually can't stand mobile games.
I play a couple.
I don't.
I
don't at
I
all.
feel that there's very few I do play, and I lose patience with them because of all the fucking
Ads.
ads.
Yeah, if I got
And you
one
can't
single
back
ad,
out of them.
yeah.
You're stuck there for 30 seconds.
Here's
Like,
a game. There's 0 ads. And it's Dragon. Oh, boy. Called Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. It's a pretty simple game. It's not a fighting game or anything, but like you like
is
get
it like a
characters.
card game?
No, it's you get characters, and then you get like you assemble like a team of 6, and then there's like type there's like type advantages, and then like it's like the battles are you have to align the spheres with color.
Spherical.
Spherical.
Yeah.
Spherical.
Probably.
Katie gets
Yeah.
mad because she's playing like one of those like Candy Crush type games. And I'm like, oh, I see you're playing that Kathy game. So she's like,
Yeah.
why are you calling it a Kathy game? I'm like, she plays all of those games.
Kinda
Yeah.
keeps them in business.
Like,
Is
do
who?
you not
Um,
listen to us making fun of her?
Here's a Candy Crush style game that Kathy would like. It's a Pokemon game. I can't remember what it's called. So.
Oh, sounds great.
It's so fantastic, I can't remember.
Right?
I played it for a little bit.
She is.
If you just look up.
I don't even know what she's playing right now. She plays this one like puzzle game where it's like it almost looks like a Sudoku. Actually, it's those math games where it's like I don't know, like 128 boxes, and you have to figure out what number lines up to correspond to. You have to block off these boxes, and it ends up making like a pixel picture in there.
My brain already hurts.
Yeah,
I mean, this
I
is
don't
a
know.
woman that played Minesweeper for fun.
yeah.
Who
I
plays
don't know.
Minesweeper?
She plays the big version, dude, not the little
Yeah.
small one. She plays the big one. Like, okay, that was the second I saw her click and put down a red flag. I was like, "Whoa,
You can do that?
what are
What?
you doing?
What is that?
You already did way more in this game than I do. All right, I click in each corner. If I blow up, a new game. Run it, all right? Like,
and if I manage to click all
Yeah.
4 corners with no blow ups, I'm like,
yeah. I'm like,
what do I
"Listen,
do now?
There's a lot of numbers here. I don't know how to crack this code. Okay, she's like, it's super easy. There's a 5 there. You just 3 up, 2 down. It's a grid system, you simple bitch. This is her talking to me, not
Yeah.
me saying that to her.
Yeah.
The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
What were we talking about? Oh, the mobile game.
yeah.
My lack of No, not my lack of dislike. My full dislike of them.
It's
So
the
this
exact
right,
opposite.
yeah. So this xCloud service might be interesting to. I don't know. When I'm like, I gotta move and tap the screen. Listen, my fingers are big.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm already 3/4 of my screen taken
Well,
up.
and like I was kind of saying, like if you get like any kind of oil buildup on the screen,
Oh.
like it's just not responsive anymore. Cause
Well,
you're
they're
just, like,
gonna have
or like it's stuck in a motion, so you're just like, okay, I went up a little bit, and it'll be
Right.
like,
Yeah, your hands have been sweaty lately when you're playing a game. I don't
No,
know.
that's not like me. Usually my hands are like frozen solid when I play a game. But lately it's just like, stop it. I'm not used to this.
what else is in your hands?
Ew.
Mountain Dew.
Thinner.
Mountain Dew Liberty Brew.
What was I gonna say? Oh, with those, they're gonna have things that you can either connect your phone to, like a controller,
Yeah.
or I think controllers are gonna be.
Can you get a mouse and keyboard setup going? Yo, that'd be cool. Put this up on like a fucking dock station and have a little wireless mouse and a little Bluetooth keyboard here. I'd be like,
Hey, they have these really crazy things. They're brand new, so you might not heard of them. They're called laptops.
man, Nobody got time to buy
I'll
a
say-
laptop.
You want that heater on your lap
Yeah,
burning the shit out of
exactly.
you?
I'm not trying to set out of a rocket ship every time I'm gaming.
Oh, heck.
I tried gaming on laptop. It ain't the move.
No. That was the first computer I bought for myself was a laptop.
Yeah, I
First
remember
it was
that.
like good idea, and then it's like
I've
No.
never owned a laptop.
Really?
Never.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know, yeah.
your wife technically owns one.
Well, she does. I've lived with people who.
Yeah.
I personally have never bought one.
I mean, they're convenient.
Yeah.
If you're constantly like on the go, or if you're one of those people that would like to do stuff while sitting at a coffee shop or something to that nature.
That ain't me.
Well, yeah, like if you're okay with not having access to a screen outside of your phone, then
work related, I
laptop's
don't mind. I prefer a laptop, work related stuff.
yeah,
But
that's what I mean.
Gaming.
Like portability of work stuff. Yeah, yeah. With my gaming stuff, I'm like, no, I do that at home. I have my setup there. That's what I do there.
Well, unless you get your game case out.
Oh,
well,
man.
I'll say
Yeah.
even
I remember,
more.
I remember you used to bring that out to my parents' house
that thing was
all the
convenient
time.
as hell.
I'll say even more though. If I know I'm gonna be gaming hard, I'd almost rather just
Hard.
haul
Oh, I thought you were gonna eat the mic there for a second.
haul my PC. Just one monitor, haul PC. Like sometimes, like if I didn't have the same game on Xbox, like last weekend, or I have it on the Xbox, I'm like
Yeah.
convenient. But
When you used to do
yeah,
Ooh, those were fun.
At my house, so I
Yeah.
didn't have to move anything. Simpler days.
Days.
Yeah, I refuse to move my computer tower anyway. It's this full metal Cooler Master full tower. It's like 100 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, nah, I'm good.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely all day kind of feel. Almost not obviously not an all day thing, but it almost feels like you put in the same effort as an all day job to move that fucking thing around.
Yeah, I would. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd consider it if we were like playing 2-day LAN session, being
fair.
extra sweaty.
Yeah,
Like,
but if we're
I'd
just doing it for
consider,
like
but
a
yeah,
night.
yeah, exactly. I was like, for one night, no.
Me, I was lucky, and I had that like mini Acer.
Where
I
you
remember
cut,
PC that I had.
where you had Matt
Yeah,
cut
where
the
we
case
cut
open
the
to put the
case open
graphics
so the
card.
graphics card
could fit.
God.
Yes. So it's
Don't
pretty.
buy micro towers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First
Not
mistake.
good for gaming.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty small.
Well, it's probably set up for the graphics card to be
Yes.
sideways though.
Yeah.
In there. Yours
Back
was,
then,
like,
they did. Back then, they didn't really. Those micro towers weren't really set up to be
Yeah,
gaming.
they weren't.
Yeah.
They weren't as popular.
They're
as
just
they are
like-
now.
I'm
You
just
want to
pic-
check email? It could do that.
Heck yeah,
cutting
dude.
it open.
Heck yeah,
Oh
we
my
busted
God,
the
that
Dremel
was
out.
Awesome.
Fit this graphic card in. We're like, yeah, it worked.
It was a beautiful
You just
job.
had basement for it.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Oh man, I remember we got the good internet.
Yeah.
So- It was like 15 megabytes per second. I was
Right.
like, yeah.
But still,
At the
like,
time, that
Well,
was
compared
that
to
was
what me
good
and Austin
stuff.
had,
Well,
we were
that's
getting
true,
like the 20 kilobit.
yeah.
you
At
got
the
15
time-
megabytes. I have one.
Right at the time,
Yeah.
that was some good stuff. That's what they offered. This is before media scam put the cap on the bandwidth cap. So we were like, used it.
That's such. I hate caps on shit. It's so fucking.
Yeah.
There is next to no reason for them. Like I get the art. Like people will try to argue. It's like, well, it's to limit usage for people to be doing. It's like,
What
we're
are
gonna
you
still
doing?
fucking do it anyway.
Well, yeah,
Like, shut the fuck up.
yeah. It's just, I mean, it's like why you have to pay for, your like on your cell phone. Why you have to pay for, that stuff, internet service on your phone.
The things. And
I'm like, or I could save $40 a month and just connect to the Wi-Fi I already pay for as well at home, and the million Wi-Fi hotspots that every business around
Yeah.
me has too.
I'll say that's stupid because it's not cheap to get the data.
It's
So
like an
it's
extra
not, that's
four-
not even the plan.
Data,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's
Literally.
just to get data. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be $40.
Yeah,
So for everything, no, just the data.
Yeah.
Well, what's my phone plan gonna be? That's gonna be another 40.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how much is my phone? Well, that's gonna be another 30 a month.
Mhm.
So I'm paying like 111, 110 for this.
yes,
Yes, you are.
and that's if you don't want insurance.
And if you go over our nice friendly 1 gigabyte limit for the month, we're gonna charge you an extra 10 for every gigabyte you go over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you just read one of their terms of services? Because I was like, yo, that's literally everything they do.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's so fucking stupid because you hit 1 gig by just watching a video. It almost seems like, oh, my grandma showed me this video. Let me take a look. Okay, data cap reached.
Perfect.
It's the beginning of the month.
I remember how scary it used to be too. Like when you had your phone, you have to like set up like the limit, like indicator for like the month, and it was always super confusing to figure out. It's like, wait, which bar am I hitting? Okay, I hit
Shit,
it here.
I capped myself at 250 kilobytes.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like hit it here if I'm getting too close to the 1 gigabyte. Like, oh, I miss Easy Edge. You clicked on it, it did nothing. You accidentally down a ringtone, you got out of there. Like,
Yep.
Otherwise, nothing.
Or the free games you'd get on your phone.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't. There'd be no ads.
Yeah, I'd miss that Power Brick game.
Playing
that one
solitaire
brick wall
or
game.
like Snake. Like,
Oh yeah.
fuck, I like when I worked at Focus, like with my first phone, I'll just be sitting there like playing Snake. This is fucking fantastic. Oh, I
Yeah.
get bored. Solitaire.
I'm playing games on my phone. Now it's like,
Yeah.
Look over at somebody else that got like a DS. It's like, way to blow all that money, bitch.
Right.
I got my solitaire.
I got my games on my phone.
Stupid ass. I got all these free games.
How much you pay for yours? 50.
Right. I've told Kathy a bunch of times I would 100% go back to a flip phone. No. I mean, okay. We have a tablet, a computer. I have
yeah.
lots of other
Yeah, that's
access
fair.
to it. I don't need to be on it nearly as much as I am.
That's fair.
Right.
So I'm like, I would 100% go back to a flip phone. I actually really considered getting those like light phones too. They're super minimalistic. It's like just, it almost looks like an iPod Classic, like that like weird like gray and black,
Right.
like
You say that to
like
Kathy,
M.dot
she's-
screen.
She's sitting over there with her
Oh
stylus.
yeah, with their
like,
stylus out like, well.
dumbass.
Should be looking at you like, peasant.
Yeah, right. She'd be like, pass me your peasant phone, Matt. I'd be like, why
I have
can't yours just teleport my phone over to you? But yeah, I've told her so many times. I'm like, I would 100% go back to a flip phone or something like that. Like,
I could just say, why?
yeah, she
Oh
does
my
it
God.
too. I'm like, oh, sorry. Well, she's always like, I couldn't. I'm like, I'm aware.
Because it doesn't
The
support a
flip phone doesn't
stylus.
have a stylus. Yeah,
Doesn't
for
support
sure.
a stylus and
For
doesn't
sure.
have Candy Crush.
Oh
my
god.
God.
I think that would be her biggest loss. She cared
Stylus
less
or
about
Candy
it.
Crush?
No, literally, like I was like, I'm genuinely like, she didn't care about like text messages, pictures. She's just like, can I reconnect to my games? Will my games load onto this new phone? That was her biggest concern with getting a new phone,
Oh, man.
was that she'd be able to sign into my Facebook and get her games back. I was like, yeah, that's how that works. Like, I was like, I mean, I'm not gonna promise you because
If something happens, I don't want to die.
That's why I always say, in theory, yes. That's
Yeah.
how that works.
I was like, I think you'll be able to log into your level 8,000 Candy Crush. I don't know, but
I always tell that people at work, so they're just to kind of cover my ass, because I know I'm gonna get that one person that's like, this guy said I could do this.
Yeah.
Like, well, in theory, that's how it works. So is it gonna work or not? In theory, yes. Is that yes or no? In theory, yes.
communism works in theory.
Yes, it should work.
Logic dictates it would work,
Yes.
and it runs on logic. But you know what? Sometimes logic's flawed.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we got off on a long
Yeah.
tangent there.
How many
So-
rabbit holes did we just go
A
down?
lot. So to bring it back to gaming related news,
Yes, sir.
the PS5 controller. A lot of game developers are trying to, I don't want to say the word develop again, but I'm going to, are trying to develop their games to be centered around all of the extra things that the PS5 and the controllers can do. Controllers have full haptic feedback, I guess, all over,
Yeah.
which is interesting. It's dumb, but interesting. Like, I don't know how many others do this, but I completely turn off the vibration settings when I'm playing a game. I think it's annoying.
I mean, I do.
Yeah.
Well, I just
I think it's annoying that on the Switch you can't turn it off.
Yeah. I'm like, I hate the stupid little vibration. I know what I'm getting shot at. Like, that's not what I need an indicator for.
well, especially like
okay.
when it like glitches and it doesn't shut off.
Yeah.
And it's just
Yeah.
like, well, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Like I was telling you on my 360 controllers, I always open them up and
took them out.
the vibration packs because I liked the
Oh, it weighed
How
like
light-
50
light
pounds.
that
It felt
got.
like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Plus, if I was like modding them or whatever, I need that power supply access. But yeah, the controllers have full haptic feedback on it. Interesting tech. I don't want it in gaming.
Yeah.
Not in my hands, at least.
Yeah.
See, now they have like, we need some like Ready Player One full haptic.
But yeah,
Well, that's what I was
okay.
just gonna
that's
say.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I don't like that in the controller, but
Yeah.
it's the gateway to get gaming where I would like it to be.
I
where
think
it's
they have. I think they have a vest.
Yeah.
That
they-
does something like that.
yep.
They have a full vest that you can get haptic feedback on it, which would be interesting. I'm not saying I need to like feel like.
getting shot with a
Well,
fucking
yeah, like I'm
Bruin.
like that is not what I need to feel like.
Oh,
But-
this feels so good.
Right? Like, oh my god, the immersion. like that's not. What I
Like,
need.
This feels great.
You're just like, well, yeah, because you imagine like getting pelted from like an LMG, like 100 rounds. Like, oh, this feels so good.
You're like hit over on your desk, like,
right? Yeah.
somebody's just watching you, like,
Right. The realism is unparalleled. Well, yeah, like that's not what I need, but it's better than having it completely in your hands. Like, I wonder when they're saying haptic, like full haptic feedback, like if it means you're getting shot from the right, like only your right hand, right? Not exactly what we need or would be super cool, but I like what you said, like it's
the gateway.
it's the concept. Like I said, I like the tech.
Yeah.
Don't like what it's being utilized in only your hand.
Right.
yeah, because I like Ready Player One or like one of the animes I watch, Sword Art Online. Like, I would like gaming to get to that point where you read your react.
Yeah, yeah. I
And
mean,
you
don't
just-
get me wrong. I don't want to put on a full scuba suit every time I want to fucking play a game.
Well,
like,
right.
I want to be comfy. Okay, that doesn't sound comfy. Like, if you can throw haptic feedback in a pair of athletic shorts and a t-shirt, fucking have at it. Like,
you never
well, yeah. Like, I mean,
just have it like shorts, t-shirt, and then like just some slippers. Like,
you had me at slippers. Yeah.
if that comes out in the next like month or two,
Size.
You heard it here
right?
first.
Size 15 moccasins. Get after it, Microsoft or
Damn.
Sony.
whoever.
But
Whoever
yeah,
makes
it's- so I like the concept. I always shut off the vibration anyway. It's the first thing I do once I feel it. I'm like, yeah, off. Set it always. So I wonder what else the controllers can do. Probably nothing. That's probably like the one
I don't know.
like thing they were like focusing on. Do they have the didn't they have like a voice functionality?
Yeah, I
in
think
it
I
too?
heard that they're gonna have like a microphone.
Yeah, yeah.
On the controller.
Interesting.
Because I'm wearing a headset anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly. I was like, would you use that to communicate to your team or to search through like PlayStation's like UI, things like that?
So basically, like a mini Connect within.
Kind of like I'm imagining like one of those like Roku remotes where you can like
Talk
search
into
yeah,
it.
like hey, search this, like
Hey,
kind of thing.
Sony.
Yeah, exactly. Like if it functions the same way, like hey, Netflix, pull up a goddamn like. So
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, that'll be interesting to see. I think also someone got somewhere potentially got leaked. They weren't quite sure if it was a placeholder on the price of what the Xbox Series X is going to be. This placeholder leak or whatever was quoted at $599.
Really?
Now I'm hoping that's the Hella edition, not that
Right.
one download
The all
only
digital.
edition
That'd be
where there's
some
no
shit.
disc.
Yeah, if
Like,
that's the all digital. Oh my gosh, could you imagine what the big one's gonna be?
yeah, like that thing. If I'm paying $600, it better be
Top of the
$600
line.
worth of good shit. Like it better be packed with SSDs and like a 2 terabyte storage limit on it. I want to have 128 gigs of RAM in there or whatever is essential. Like
See-
I want 2 Titans in there. Like that's what I want the equivalent to be.
I'll say it. That $600 price mark, it's almost getting the point there where you're almost getting might as well buy a PC.
Well, I think and they know that too.
So they're trying to. I wonder what they're just trying to do. Like, are they
I
trying
wonder-
to like?
Wonder if that $599 price tag was. Did it say if it was for America? Because I know in Canada, like their games.
Yuck.
That's exchange rate.
It didn't.
So I don't know if maybe that's.
Well,
what it'd be
and maybe it
Canada.
could just be a diversionary tactic by Sony just to maybe
That's true.
get Microsoft to like lowball theirs a little bit more or something.
Opposite. This
Yeah.
is the price
This
of
was-
Microsoft.
this was a-
Yeah, this is for
sorry.
Microsoft. So
Sony,
yeah, maybe they're
the
doing that
lowball.
to Sony. That's an interesting concept. Like right before, like because they still haven't announced what their official prices are. So maybe like get it out there, like, hey, our shit's gonna be $600. Then they come in release date in November. Just kidding. It's $4.99. Buy our shit. Like,
Just to get Sony to be like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and they probably have to know that too. Like, it's not like they have dumbasses working for their
Right.
like.
yeah, but now it's a marketing game of chicken.
Yeah.
So to
Yeah,
speak.
like which one's gonna do it first?
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I mean, it's dumb, but it's fair.
Yeah, I think really of the two, I'm betting Xbox because they're the only ones that are gonna have. And
Yeah.
Sony hasn't. I don't even think they've even said anything about having an event.
Soup was
Yeah.
like it was like, here's our modem. And we'll play games for you.
Yeah.
And it will take a CD.
Right. Here's our very aerodynamic router.
Or
We shall have.
if you don't want it to take CDs, here's the CD-less version.
It potentially will have 12 USB ports on it.
And it may cost less. You'll have to wait to find out.
It'll cost less than one 10 USB adapter.
Our normal version is $5.99. This version is $5.89.
Right? Well, I think I have a feeling they're trying to jack the price up too. Just testing on price to see what their max they can get away with.
True.
Because I mean that makes sense.
Well,
Don't get me
yeah.
wrong, like split testing to see the highest price they can get away with it. And they're like,
And
they're
let it
probably
be,
looking
let
at.
it be at a rumor, so
Well,
that way they get all the feedback.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and they're probably looking at PC gamers too, who are like, we don't. Yeah, sure, I'll spend $1,200 on one part of your computer. Like it's like $1,200 for a new graphics card. That's literally what it is.
Well-
Are they brand new graphics cards?
On the like 3090s or whatever they're coming out.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, I think I've seen those like 1,600.
It's like.
This
that's
is
for-
why I can never get behind PC gaming.
That's for
Well-
one part.
See, that's if you want to be like elitist bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
that would
more
be-
manageable graphics cards.
That's true.
I am just. I saw a meme on this. Like, it fits this topic perfectly. PC player says, "Yeah, my PC has way better graphics than your Xbox." Yeah, I hope your $3,000 machine has better graphics than my $400 machine. Like,
That's fair.
But that goes back to the topic where like if the price is gonna be like 600, they're getting it to that ballpark where I mean you can get a fairly decent gaming PC for
Yeah.
$5,000.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like it's almost
mean-
like putting it to yeah. I mean
mine.
that cost you like what 500?
No, I
Not
paid
even?
for the graphics card.
Oh yeah, because
Tim got it all.
and I threw the RAM. He provided the RAM.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I mean if you or if you have the patience to do a lot of bargain shopping, too,
Yeah.
you can get a fairly decent PC for not too much more than that $600.
That's what I did for
Yeah.
my first PC build. I shopped around. It took me like 5 months
I
to get all
remember
the
that.
parts. I was like sitting there like staring at all the parts like, soon, daddy.
Refresh.
Soon.
Refresh.
No, I'd be like sitting there looking at like a pile of actual parts.
Oh.
Like, and like, I'm like,
I need
Soon.
one more piece. Go on sale,
soon.
damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like specifically bought the tower last because I knew I would just be like looking at it like putting in every single piece as soon as it came in, and that
And
was
then
just
have
going to
to
be
readjust.
dumb. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, and that was just going to be dumb. So I was like, all right, I'm going to get every piece, and then I can sit down and build and be like, well, hello.
Hello, my darling.
Hello. Hello, my darling. Hello, my lady.
You alive?
Yeah. So that's all the cool stuff going on in news right now.
Not a lot, really. It was just a bunch of us. It's just us rambling.
Yeah, it's been pretty dead week.
It was.
Well,
it was
I
pretty
mean,
bad.
that's fair. There's a lot bigger stuff going on, but
Well, yeah, I mean, and it seems like a lot of the big news around the next gen consoles and stuff like that's kind of just been out. Like what they want us to know is out there already,
Yeah,
and they're just like saving to really hopefully knock our socks off.
yeah. It's been pretty quiet with the next gen stuff recently.
Yeah.
The last big thing really was the Xbox event.
Yeah.
like a month
I
ago.
believe it. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So I feel like all sports talk analysts back when there were no sports.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
so,
Some stuff's happening,
yeah.
or not.
How now, brown cow?
Right.
How now, brown cow? Oh, did somebody say something? Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah, so that's the news. Games coming up. That came out this week.
Yes.
And the unofficial game release too. That
Yeah.
we were talking about earlier. So if you have EA access, you can play Madden right now a week early, and you're at a 10-hour limit. But still, I mean,
Probably tell Luke that he'll probably run down here on his Xbox and download it like that.
yeah, I mean, so yeah,
You're probably not wrong.
it's a 10-hour
I can
limit.
text him right now and he'll come thundering down those stairs. I'll even turn our record light up to normal so he doesn't think we're recording, just so we can get it all on camera.
Oh God, do it, do it. Let's just see what he does. If we could get that on camera, that'd be fantastic. But yeah,
Hopefully, I might have to move to connect the light.
10-hour limit for the week.
Oh.
But if you get
We're getting someone else down here.
if you get like the digital deluxe or like the
Hey, we're not done, bud. I'm just doing something for a trick.
the digital deluxe or the whatever the $80 one is, you get it on the 25th. You get to play 3 days early. So
Interesting.
I know I did it last year where I originally pre-ordered the regular edition, and then I went and contacted Microsoft, be like, "Yo, I have no life and I want to play Madden sooner, so I'm gonna cancel this one, but I'm gonna buy the game again, and I'm gonna pay more for it, just so I can play it earlier. Even though there's like 50 million other things that come with it that I have no intention of using, I just want to play it earlier.
Right?
The text
But I'm
is
gonna
sent.
spend you $20.
We'll see if he comes storming
Spend
in
you
here.
$20. Pay $20.
Pay you $20 to let me play this 3 days early.
They're like, "Sure,
Please.
go ahead.
Please.
Throw us your money."
Right.
But yes, all the other games.
Sorry.
Wanna read 'em off?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I guess I could. I don't know how to feel about this. We have a short hike, which it sounds like all my exercise for the year on the Switch.
I was like, yeah, I'll hit my quota for the week. I'm good.
I'll say August 18th for that one. Evergate on the Switch as well, August 18th. Manifold Garden, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch, also on the 18th. There's kind of a common theme here.
Yeah, I think
going on the 18th.
yeah.
Microsoft Flight Simulator on the PC.
I want to get that.
August 18th.
I want to. I was telling Matt before you got here. I want to get like the Holy Hella edition.
I seen somebody playing it. They're just like, it just looked gorgeous.
Well, and it, like I said to him, I was like, I'm pretty sure it uses like Google Maps, so like you could fly over and like see the city.
Crash into your
Crash in your house.
Two types of people.
Mortal Shell, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, also August 18th release.
The next one is a disappointment.
Pathfinder, Kingmaker, PlayStation 4, Xbox One.
It's only single player.
How
Why?
can you have a
Right?
Pathfinder game?
Pathfinder game and it's single player.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really dumb, actually.
Right? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
That's really stupid. Their developers are just like, ugh, I don't feel like putting in multiplayer.
Like,
Well,
Come
that
on.
just severely limits
I don't think it's coming.
your audience, because the people that are going to get it are people that like playing Pathfinder.
Well,
Yeah.
And what's one of the best things about playing Pathfinder D&D?
Playing with your
other
friends.
people.
With your bro,
Yeah.
your buddies, not just your bros. Sorry,
In case there's
with
a
your buddies.
Roja.
Yeah.
Roja with the tatas. I'm
But
a
yeah.
woman.
I watched the trailer for it. I'm like, dude, this looks awesome. And then I like scroll down, single player.
That's really stupid.
Why?
If it was multiplayer, I'd be tempted to buy it. Guys.
Right.
fair.
But
Let me just see. Maybe they like changed it or something. Yeah, I can't. That's not
damn it.
You can keep going.
I forgot where it was. Oh, there we go. Raji, an epic adventure on the Switch, August 18th.
Epic.
Rogue Legacy 2 PC, August 18th.
That game actually looked really interesting. Rogue Legacy. It's oh god, I watched like I say interesting, but I only watched like a little bit of play on it. It was like some of the big streamers were playing it. I know for sure Doc was playing it when one of the games that came back. It what is it almost is kind of like Valorant or Rainbow Six.
Oh,
It's like it's a shooting game like that, but it's
I
like round based like that.
I just hate the aiming system in that, just because it goes against what. Like, it's definitely, maybe if you get used to it, obviously if you get used to it, because they have a very popular following with like Counter-Strike and stuff like that, but not being able to aim down your sights.
But I know I'll be over.
But
yeah. So here's the update on Pathfinder Kingmaker. Pathfinder Kingmaker is a single player experience. We are not considering multiplayer at this moment. However, we are definitely considering a release on consoles and tablets as the next step.
so you could even be more lonely with.
Right?
I'm gonna go in a corner in my room so I can play it all by myself even more.
It doesn't
I
make
don't even want to
any
look
sense.
at another person.
Now I just want to play Pathfinder. Let's lock. Let's go.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
One
Shit,
shot going.
damn.
Yeah. Sorry.
Spirit Farer. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, Stadia, and PC. August 18th. Rise again. I'm gonna probably butcher this. I apologize for my Asian folks. Takeshi and Horishai. Switch. August 18th.
We threw some
How
little
about-
razzle dazzle
how
in the
about-
last bit there too.
Takashi and Hiroshi?
Hiroshi. Battletoads.
I only know Takashi. I only know Takashi because Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, that's what they call each other. Takashi.
And I know this
Right.
is Chinese, but like for the longest time I felt lied to, because with Dynasty Warriors I always said Cao Cao. You know, the one of the main guys in
I
it.
never really got into
Okay.
Dynasty Warriors.
But for the longest time, pronounced it Cao Cao. That's not how it's pronounced in
The only one I
Chinese.
know is Lubu.
That one's actually Lubu still, but Cao Cao, it's
Oh.
spelled Cao.
Chow Chow?
Cao Cao. That's how it's pronounced.
Interesting.
Like I started like when they came out with
I'm exhausted.
right? when they I felt lied to. I've been playing that game since I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
But
COVID.
that was horrible cough mechanics. But yeah, because with the new Total War, like Romance of the Three Legends or Three Kingdoms, or whatever, like that's when they like started saying is like, this is Sao Sao. I'm like, no, it's Cao Cao.
You're saying it wrong, developers.
This is Moo Moo.
I know you did the research and talked to actually Japanese or Chinese people.
This is.
But you're wrong.
Mow, 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 mow.
Alright.
Battletoads, Xbox
Battletoads,
One
yeah.
and
Battletoads.
PC, August 20th, so yesterday. Griefheim or Griefhelm?
Brief Helm?
Griefhelm? PC. God, why are you doing this to me? Okanana? Okanana? Okina?
Okana? Okana?
Oh boy.
Okana.
Oh boy.
The rest of it gets easier. 4 realms across the blue.
Wrong. 4 rhythms.
I say that.
4 rounds.
set myself
Right,
up.
this is easy.
I set myself up for failure on that one. PlayStation 4, Switch, and that Switch, and that released today. Inmost.
Turn it over here.
Sounds like what happens when you get one-ply toilet paper.
Oh.
Switch and PC, August 21st.
Ew.
New Super.
What?
Still thinking about the one-ply toilet paper.
Reminds me of a little Dicky. Single ply TP ass bleed.
Oh.
God, no.
Anywho.
Yeah. Games, video games,
Yeah.
video game podcast. That's what we are. You know.
That just made me think of like I was working today. Not about toilet paper, but I was working. A call just came through, and as I'm sitting there, Ollie's right by my feet. Also, I hear. I'm like, no.
The guy on the phone. What you doing over there, bud?
Well, luckily I didn't hit answer yet,
Oh, okay.
because as soon as he started doing it, I'm just like, I'm not answering this one.
And then I'm just like, he goes to like get up and like look at the carpet. I'm like, no, I have a plastic mat here. No, my chair's under.
No.
So I like, held him by the collar. I'm like, you're doing it right here. And at first it was just like a little puddle of water. I'm like, oh, that's fine. And all of a sudden, like, he dumps a bucket out of nowhere. And it's just like, brew. I'm like,
Ah.
bruh. So I had to clean up that lovely mess.
Oh,
Luckily,
fun.
it was mostly just water, but it was just like, I'm like, man, why?
Yummy.
So now that if anybody was hungry watching this, they're not hungry anymore.
Yeah, and yeah.
New Super Lucky's Tale, PlayStation
Graphical
4,
warning.
Xbox One, and
That's a
August,
graphical warning.
Oh.
and August 21st.
Oh.
I said like that's a console.
What?
I was like PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and August 21st. Like it was a console.
You guys
get
get
that
that
new
new
August
August 21st.
You heard of Stadia? I recommend the August 21st. And then
This
last
one.
but not least,
This one.
PGA Tour 2K21,
Oh,
PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, Stadia, and PC.
I'm
Can
ready.
you if you can build shit in that, I will buy that game twice enough.
I hope
That's
it's-
100%.
I hope it's like NBA 2K, where you have like a my player and like you can just go golfing with your you know what I mean?
Yes, because it feels like more games are going to that because of how popular the NBA was.
Yeah,
Because I mean, Madden's doing it.
with
And-
the yard.
Yeah, that looks interesting. Like I'm kind of maybe if Luke gets it, I might. Try
Luke,
playing
you're
that
getting
with
it.
him.
What PGA?
Oh, Madden or PGA?
No, the
I was like, I'm 100%
Madden
getting
one.
PGA whether
Oh,
Luke gets
yeah,
that or not.
VR.
Madden. Try that.
Try
I
it
get-
out.
Yeah, make sure I get close enough. But the Madden one, just try that out to see if it is like. Because I think I would love that a lot more than.
I'm just.
But I think I'd like that a lot more than the NBA one, just because I'm more of a football fan than.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But just feel like because it's and it's highlighted. Apparently, it's like all it can be. It's a lot of trick plays, like throwing
Yeah,
behind the back,
NFL
catching
Street.
behind. So it'd be kind of interesting to see. Well, and I mean, just natural progression, I guess, because EA did make NFL Street.
Yeah.
So
Kathy played the golf game with me. He played Rory McIlroy with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My dad played that with us.
Yeah. Those
did he have
golf
his
games
kilt
are
on
good,
too
man.
while he's doing it? It comes with the full outfit. I'm ready to do this. Oh, we're golfing on a video game.
ready to play?
Oh, we're golfing on a video game.
Oh.
Oh,
We need to go golfing.
Yeah, I haven't been golfing. In a
Gosh, I
long
tell you,
time.
we'd be terrible
Oh yeah.
Oh.
at it, but oh my god.
I would be a special entertaining.
Well,
And,
if you golf like you roll dice, whoo.
Watch out, traffic.
Right.
God. See, if it lands perfectly, like that just looks glorious, like what I do with it. But
Yeah.
like, it's all it takes is like for it either to me to let go of it at the wrong time, or for it to hit at the wrong angle, and then it's just like,
Well, yeah, because you throw it like with an extra set of razzle dazzle on it. Like you throw it up.
Here's Austin
spin it,
rolling a
and then-
dice.
and then it goes. It's like
can't help
no.
it. It's
When
just-
when we go golfing though, because we are going golfing, we need the
Let me
full
know.
garb,
Oh boy.
full setup. Everyone picks their outfit.
Yeah, the hats with the little ball on
I
top
have
too.
one of those. I have one.
I feel like I need to find a perfect outfit for me.
That's what I mean. Pick our perfect outfits, regardless of how ridiculous they are. We're going. Okay.
I feel like we gotta schedule a time and get like
This-
a couple GoPros to
This
record
will
it.
be Instagram worthy. Of
I'm down.
Every bit.
I'm down.
That's our new cover
Came up
photo.
with the idea. We're doing.
That's our
Down.
cover photo.
I'm
Us
down.
and our golf.
Stay tuned.
That'll be majestic as hell. Because yeah, I'll definitely we're strapping GoPros on at least one of us, two of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Because that'll be funny as hell.
Sucks. We're gonna. I guess Luke could go too.
Duh.
Because we have.
Might as well.
It's two people to a cart.
Might as well.
Duh.
Yeah. Producer. You're
He could
invited
have
with us.
He could have a camera himself.
What if?
Yeah.
What if we got in trouble? Because it's us.
Yeah, that's fair. And
Like we're gonna show up in the outfits, and they're already gonna be like,
and that
Great.
So as soon as we're gonna be sitting like at the building before we get going, and they're just gonna be like, you
Right.
gotta go.
yeah.
You just gotta go.
They're gonna see the camera attached to us, our full setup, just us already in the shenanigans, and they're gonna be like,
No.
"Can you guys not?"
No.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "No."
There's gonna
find
be
a different
some-
golf course.
Gonna be some old guy that's gonna be like looking like,
Go around.
what are they doing?
Right.
The one guy put the balls in his mouth. What's going on there? Are they homosexuals?
Yeah, it'd be funny as hell.
But anyway, yeah, I hope that this game is I hope it's like NBA where like there's like the neighbor go golf.
That'd be fantastic.
I hope it's like NFL 2K5 where you can build the crib again.
Yeah,
That would be fantastic.
That would be
Well,
cool.
we're talking about the
Trophies.
game.
Yeah,
But still, that'd be fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Put your golf trophies.
I hope
There you
it's
go.
like
Yeah.
that. The 2K series.
Well, I mean,
hope it's gonna
NBA,
be really
they have
good,
It
Listen.
is 2K It is the 2K series though. It's 2K21.
NBA they have the whole My Court thing where you can customize your whole court.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not building a house.
They can call it my course.
Ooh.
See what I did there? Because it's a golf
What if
course.
they call it like My Hole, where you just make one hole?
They
They actually call it My
call
Hole.
that. That's a missed opportunity.
Okay, no, there's one developer that was
Yeah.
like, so I got this idea, goes through all that and be like,
It's titled
My Hole.
My Hole.
Oh.
the main guy's just like,
I like it.
That's perverted, isn't it? It's like, no. See, and he goes
If-
into this elaborate explanation of why it's my hole instead of this and that. And they're like, that's perfect. And as soon as like the media gets wind of it, it's like, that's sexual.
That developer's gonna be like,
Gotcha,
My
bitch.
hole.
right? Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
All right, so yeah, that's games that came out this week. Do you guys
The draft.
you guys want to
The
draft?
draft.
Not
The
really, but
draft.
we'll do it.
Let's
The
do it.
draft. The draft.
So, last week's draft, we drafted Call of Duty weapons.
We did.
I hate you all. Just kidding. I love
So
you.
it was actually we had 8 participants. We had 7 participants. I was one of them. I threw Austin a pity vote.
Oh.
Why
Which
you
is
gotta
a
do me
damn
like
shame.
that?
The riot shield's great.
Yeah.
The TAR
How-
21's fantastic.
How you people could not vote for the riot shield?
Right?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, that's why I told you. I was like, I think you picked like veteran guns. Like only people that like really played the game were like would know those are quality. Like,
I know I could have counted on Al. He just doesn't have power.
Yeah, he does.
yeah.
Shout out to Al.
We're thinking of you.
Yeah, that sucks.
We are thinking of you.
Naked.
Sorry,
And I keep telling you, we have electricity and games and power here. You're more than welcome.
You just have to deal with Jared.
Yeah, you just have to deal with Luke and Holly
And Kirby.
and Kirby.
And
Everyone.
Kellen.
And that damn cat.
last I knew he's behind this thing.
I was waiting for it to be like ruffling in the background, like, Z.
He's climbing up.
Right? Almost like it tags.
It started moving. As we said, I'm just like,
Hello.
Anyway, so separating first and second place by 1 vote. Matt took second, and I took the win again.
Shocker!
Right. All 4 of his bots voted for him.
What's he paying you?
I'm sorry.
What is he paying you?
It's all his backup emails that he uses to get the free shit from restaurants. He's voting for himself.
He still can't get a calzone to save his life.
God damn it!
Good.
Caramel.
Caramel.
Caramel apples.
But anyway, so this week we are going to draft movie/TV games.
TV games.
Like movies or TV shows that were made into a
Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. Can
not
we talk about ones that we would have liked to see? We can talk about the ones we would like to see in the video game afterwards.
after the
That can be our
draft, yeah.
poll. Our poll to bring people in. What games would you like to see?
See as a
Yeah, what
yeah,
games
we'll
would
put that
you
as-
like to see brought into a video game that
Let
never
us
came
know.
to
TV
fruition?
shows that TV shows they
yeah,
only
movies
brought
or
it.
TV shows that were into a video game that never came into fruition.
Let us know. Drop a like. Drop some comments. Like if you like another person's comment, just like it. The interaction does wonders for us.
It does.
really gets our nipples hard. And it
Not right
helps our
now.
channel grow. But yes, nipples hard, channel grow, like, comment, share the video, do something. Yes.
Yes.
Answer the question. What video game would you what movie or TV show would you like made into a video game?
Oh, the Midwest mosquitoes got me.
They're assholes.
All right, so the draft order goes Matt, me, Austin, and then Snakes 3 rounds.
Matt, I've always said this. Blade.
Is there a game?
No. No.
I thought that's what we were going to talk about after.
Yeah.
Was TV
yeah.
shows and games.
Mulligan?
Mulligan. Yep, no, Matt gets Blade.
Sucker.
I've always thought that, though. I'm like, yo, this would be a
That's-
badass video game.
There's seriously not
Yeah.
a Blade video game? That's like one of those movies that you would just assume
You would
there's a
do
video
assume
game.
there is. Yeah.
Okay. I'm 98% sure there isn't. There probably is, just piss me off. But
You gotta No, you don't.
You got game or yeah.
Blade. Oh no, that's movie. I put in Blade video game and I got nothing.
Squat.
That is extremely shocking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was always looking for it. I'd even take the Ryan Reynolds version in Trinity
Yeah.
of just him.
I
I
just
mean,
don't get it. That because of all the game, all of the shit that got turned into video games.
Yeah.
You would think that is one that's just no.
Yeah.
never has. No,
Like even if it's some stupid hack and slash, it would get people to buy it because you're fucking killing vampires.
Yeah.
Like
all right. So, if I pick Castlevania, was that a TV show made after the game?
Yeah.
It was. Damn it. Damn
because
it.
the Netflix series came out after.
Well, yeah, but I thought there was a show beforehand.
No. Was?
I don't remember.
I don't think there was.
Either way, we got these fun little pocket PCs.
He's already starting.
Look at him. He's talking about buying expensive ass, not buying expensive ass PC. He's got a $1,200 PC in his pocket.
No, it's just 20 easy payments of $30 a month.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. 20 easy payments of $35 for decades.
2017 doesn't say anything else.
Movies.
You're gonna
and
get
TV
one.
shows that they turned into a game.
I mean, I got one off the top of my head.
See, this is my biggest issue of why I only ever play Call of Duty. I'm like, other games come out, and I'm like, fucking got the blinders on. I'm like, I don't care. It ain't COD.
I have my two already.
I have my one.
Well, two of my three. But it doesn't matter because you guys are gonna fucking vote for him. Sorry, I'm a little
okay,
frustrated.
Hold on. Old school arcade Ninja Turtles.
I don't have anything right.
If
Oh,
only
that
there was like a
$1,200
notepad.
PC has a notepad on it.
Listen.
As he's in Google Docs. I got nothing.
Well, I just switched to it. So arcade. And
I mean, it's just called Teenage.
Yeah, I know.
So, like, I don't know, but I want to emphasize the '89 arcade version. The TV show came out in '87.
All right. So,
Jared,
excuse me.
you nasty.
I'm going to take Lord of the Rings,
one?
The Third Age.
Okay.
Yes. You wouldn't like it. It's
I like Two Towers is where I
turn-based.
stopped. I remember that. I remember Will and I played Third Age. I'm like, this is junk.
Oh.
Now that he said his, the Two Towers is gonna be my
Oh, good call. The Two Towers one is really good. They can run around like
gorgeous.
play as Legolas the whole time. Fantastic. You just launch arrows everywhere.
So
Yeah, I usually
yours
don't.
is Two Towers?
My first one's gonna be Two Towers.
Okay.
Damn it.
My
That's too
second
fast.
one,
Oh yeah.
GoldenEye.
Oh.
Oh boy. Good call.
But it doesn't matter because you guys are gonna vote for him still.
Don't play footsie, just ask.
That is your foot. I thought it was a computer chair.
Kicks the shit out of it. God,
It's like we got two big ass feet over here. There's only
Yeah.
so much space in the
Yeah.
floor.
All right. No, it's mine. I'm going to take Super Nintendo Power Rangers game. Me and Ben used like anytime we'd have a sleepover over at his house, we would play that too. Every time. Every time.
I'm really struggling.
Here, come over second. Oh, jeez. Jeebus.
And Matt, bro.
Movies or shows made.
I got. Ooh. Oh my god, now so many are coming to me right now. Like, I'm like, oh no.
Why can't I think of it?
Oh my god, so many just came like.
If we pick the Super Mario Brothers movie, does it count for the Super Mario Brothers after that movie? Because it came like in the middle of a huge.
That's a tough.
Super Mario
I
Brothers
thought
craze.
of that,
Like a lot of
I
Super
thought
Mario
of
Brothers
that.
games
I
came
thought of
afterwards.
that too, but I was kind of like,
but maybe you'd have to pick a game after. But there's no game based off of that movie though too. So it's just because that's a
but there
that was
was
a
show.
weird.
There was a cartoon.
There was. I'll say because that was a weird fucking interpretation of Super Mario.
Yeah.
That movie. I didn't mind the movie.
I was saying, I loved that movie.
I liked
Okay.
it. I watched it a lot,
I
but it's just a
100%
weird interpretation. Like,
I would write John Leguizamo a letter being like, "You were an amazing Luigi in
Right.
that movie." Okay.
I liked it. It's just
I
when
thought
I
it was
watched
a
it,
very good movie.
I didn't think of Super Mario Brothers at all when I was really watching. I'm just like, this is a good movie. And
The
it's
only
like,
time I got reminded of Super Mario Brothers was when I actually had like,
Fair. That's fair.
but yeah. Other than that, I didn't even. But, anyways,
Yeah.
Getting off on another tangent.
We might have to skip. But you say it doesn't matter.
or, all right, so.
Oh,
I'm just.
they're all flooding
No,
in.
I do,
right?
but I gotta decide which one. I
There's
want.
so many. It's my turn. Oh,
That's how it happens, though.
oh, exactly. Like I feel like I was more confident about this going in, but then it's like, Austin, your turn.
Might have to
Think-
Google.
I'm gonna go with. I say one.
Oh,
That's a good one. Good one. Oh, oh, oh.
See?
Yeah. I mean, ooh, yes. Ooh.
I need to look at this. The game. I need to. Oh. I haven't even made it out of the A's yet.
You got two.
I got two. Okay. Yeah.
Oh. Oh yes. Oh, yes.
Adam's Family.
Oh my god.
for
Now I got
sure.
like 3 choices.
But see where I was going with. So I thought of. Yeah. Well, I don't. You guys are looking at the list. So I thought of Fairy Tale because I've been playing that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, Dragon Ball Z game.
Oh
Then
my
I'm
God,
like,
yes.
Digimon game. And then I'm like,
Initially,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I thought of those.
and then I'm like, Pokemon.
Initially, I thought of Pokemon.
Did the
that
game come first?
I think the game came first.
Okay.
Oh, hold the phone, Santa Claus. We were wrong. Blade is on here. It's an action-based game. Is an action game based on the 1998 film of the same name. It was developed by Hammerhead
wanna
for
use-
PlayStation in 2000
Huh. Use Blade.
and for the Game Boy Color.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
The game published by Activision
Oh.
follows the adventure of Blade with help of mentor and friend Abraham Whistler.
Where the fuck were we?
I mean, I literally looked up Blade video game. Nothing
Reviews were
came
mixed with criticism of graphics, obviously, camera, controls, voice acting, and that the game failed to capture the spirit of the movie. Yeah, for sure. Game Boy Color? How are you playing Blade on Game Boy Color? Like, I mean, I'm all for the Game Boy Color. I'll play that shit all day. But how are you playing Blade on that?
Right.
PlayStation.
That's a good question. Did
Interesting.
Pokemon come before? So I feel like the game came before the show.
Did it? Not sure. Well, here, you look up when the game came. I'm pretty sure the game came out in
He's
98.
equipped with a multi-launcher that can shoot all sorts of things to kill vampires, like silver glaives and UV grenades. Interesting. Wow.
April 1st, 1997 is when the Pokemon show.
Initial release date
Oh, okay.
is February 20th.
Oh yeah, can I say Pokemon Snap?
So the game
February.
came before the show. February 21st, 1996. 27th, 1990.
Yeah, so the game came.
Damn, that sucked.
Well, you could do Pokemon Snap
I could.
because that game came
That came
after.
out
Came after. It came after the episode where Todd-
I'll do Pocket Monster Snap.
Pocket Monster Snap.
Pinkman. Pokemon
So is it my turn
Snaps.
now?
See, this is why I needed the list. Okay, there's such a vast
Oh god.
amount of games
Yeah.
that I was like,
When you
everything's,
start to
like getting
think-
lost up here. I'm like,
When you start to think, because I initially like
Look-
when my first seen it, I thought of Dragon Ball Z. Then when it came my turn, I was like,
Yeah.
what happens? It's like,
Well, that's what I was. Because I said I was like, oh, Fairy Tale. playing that. I've been watching the show, and then I'm like, wait, animes, Dragon Ball Z, Digimon, Pokemon. Like, but Austin, you still got your pick.
Kaiba.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses.
That's
Something of a
between that
metrosexual
one?
myself.
Shadows of Mordor.
Another Lord of the Rings.
Another.
Good call.
I liked it though.
I mean,
hey, man, it's your pick.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Or Aladdin on Super Nintendo.
Ooh, that was good.
I think I'll go with Aladdin from Super
Aladdin.
Nintendo.
I think we need-
I'll reach for that fan favorite again.
That's
see if
fair. I think we need to have.
See
a
if I
retro-
win you guys over.
Right. I think we need to have a retro week, like old, like vintage game, like arcade games
Well,
that
I
we
mean, that's
played
where-
growing up.
That's where all the love started.
That's true.
Those games.
That's true. I think we need to have a week of that, which would be interesting.
Yeah.
Tune in. Pay attention actually to our Twitter. That's probably where we'll make the most announcements for when we're going to be making changes when we go live. Obviously in our Facebook too. That's just what you're on your platform as well, so it'll be on here. But
It's gonna make its way
yeah,
there
we're making
eventually.
an announcement on what week we're going to do that, so that'll be a really fun one. I think.
Oh! I completely forgot to tell you guys. So my brother-in-law texted me the other day, and he said I might have something to do another giveaway for the gaming chair.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it is yet. He hasn't told me.
Oh
But
yeah, keep an eye out for that as well.
Keep an eye out for
Another
that as
giveaway.
well.
Another giveaway.
Giveaway.
So, yeah.
Giveaway.
But yeah, I thought of so many games just now, like Budokai 3.
Okay.
Um,
You already do your 3 picks?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
we're all picked. We're all
Okay, cool.
done. Budokai
Did you
3.
pick a third?
Pokemon Snap. Pinkemon Sneeps.
Duelist of the Roses,
Yeah.
Forbidden Memories, both Yu-Gi-Oh games, all the Digimon games.
Oh god.
Like, there's so many.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Harry
right.
Potter
I
games.
played the hell out of Chamber of Secrets on the PC and the Quidditch game.
You could
on
even
the
go as far as
Game
like Lego Harry Potter, Lego Marvel,
Boy.
Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego anything.
Ooh, Lego Marvel. I fuck around with Lego Marvel.
Kellen's playing on that a
It's
lot.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, like you said, it's one of those situations when it actually the spotlight was on, it just was like.
NES Indiana Jones. Any of you get either of you play that?
No.
Oh my
With the
god!
whip?
Yeah, you had the
Yeah,
whip
yeah,
and
yeah.
you like swung across
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh my god!
Did you nay too? Or?
Obviously.
I love those videos.
Oh.
So can we do a quick rundown?
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah,
wasn't paying attention.
So Matt, you have Arcade TMNT 89. You have Adam's Family and Pokemon Snap.
Oh man, thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
Me, I have Lord of the Rings: The Third Age, Super Nintendo's Power Rangers, and Digimon World 3. Austin, you have Lord of the Rings: Two Towers,
Perfect.
GoldenEye.
Ooh.
I don't know how
that was a steal.
I don't know how that
Stellar
one fell.
pick.
I didn't even
I
think of
completely
that.
forgot about it. Yeah. That was
Didn't
a
even think of
stellar
it.
Pick.
I mean, apparently Al might not think I picked it.
Right?
That's
We'll
true.
probably get like 18 text messages.
GoldenEye was picked.
Yes, it was.
And you have Super Nintendo Aladdin.
Nice.
So
That was a good one.
I'll get that posted as soon as I can. I'll try to get it done earlier than 2 days before, like I have been the past couple weeks.
And you keep your pity vote to yourself, damn you.
I'll get those posted. Go ahead and vote for us. And while you're at it, why don't you go ahead and check out our website, thegamingchairs.com, where we have all of our other cool stuff on there.
And
Austin, what do you got for us?
like Matt alluded to, check out our Twitter, our YouTube, our Facebook. And I know we probably should have said this at the beginning, but obviously make sure to like and share this video whenever you see it premiere or if we're
Yeah.
live. Like, even liking is just huge. It does so
Oh,
much
yeah.
for us.
Yeah, it really helps with the search algorithm. Like,
So
Sharing is a big thing
That
too.
too,
Get it to your gaming friend.
share it, like it. It's so simple, quick, and easy. Just do.
if
Obviously,
you-
if you like, even if you hate it, there's an angry reaction.
true.
Just
If
let us
you
know.
have a buddy that you think would find us funny, share it to them.
Yeah.
Because we love new people.
For sure. For sure.
It's actually really great being able to talk to people about the whole thing, too. And
Yep.
community is fantastic.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
Just give us whatever little bit of loving. That like, share button. It's just so quick and easy. You probably won't even realize you did it.
Right.
Exactly.
The biggest extra step you can do to help us out is it definitely helps us in all the equipment and new things. Checking out our merch sales, new stuff. It's awesome quality stuff. We talk about it all the time. We have new designs.
And these shirts, they don't
Yeah.
use.
It's a big deal.
I still need to get me a t-shirt.
You do?
I still only have the
You do.
sweatshirt.
Yeah, that's not the play.
Yeah.
That's not the play.
I got a sweatshirt and summer was just starting. I'm like,
Right.
I didn't think this through.
I added like 2 new t-shirt designs too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So be sure to go on and check those out. Links to everything are in our description of the video, our website. There's tons of areas you can get to access all their stuff at any time. But we just appreciate you guys watching, being here, commenting on it, liking this adventure. We decided to pick up this little
And-
project of.
And this isn't recorded live.
No.
For
Yeah,
this. So
yeah.
I know.
We probably should have said that at the top.
Last couple premieres we did, I noticed people were commenting like, "Hey guys, like if we're
Yeah.
not responding, it's because those weren't live."
Yeah.
So we apologize for that.
Yeah.
But we do love you guys.
I'll put it at the top in the description so that people aren't like, "Hey guys," and it's like it's not that we're ignoring you. That's not it at all. It's just
just
you
not
know,
there.
life. Like we
Yeah.
have to deal with kids in school and getting everything ready and stuff like that in the weekend. So sometimes
And next week we're not going to be live either
no,
because Austin's getting
Austin's
married.
married. Put a ring on the finger.
Right?
Join the club.
Yeah. But thanks everybody for watching our video.
Hanging out.
We really appreciate it. We're on episode 16. So
Been a
we thank
fantastic
all the-
4 months.
Who'd have thought? You
Yeah.
know, 17 weeks ago, I'm just like, hey guys, you know what? Next week, let's do
let's
this.
Start doing this thing. Yeah. It's turned into a really fun project, and really appreciate all the support we've gotten from it so far.
It's,
And
it's definitely been pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
So
good time.
We aren't planning on stopping either.
Nope.
You're stuck
At least
in
I'm
this.
not.
and the thing, we're mostly doing this just because we enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like
It's easy to talk to. Like a lot of times we definitely get off topic, but it's easy to talk. So
Yeah. Really, we're at an hour and a half running time right now.
and this was a short news week.
Yeah, this is a light news. This is a no news week.
So
All right. Yeah.
Thanks
See you
everyone
guys
for joining
later.
us.
love you guys.
Have a good weekend.
You're gorgeous. You're beautiful.
Bye.